Welcome to Real Women Talk LA with your host, Tasha Biltmore.
You know I'm a bad one. Never in the streets looking half done.
Co-host Karen Roberson. And from a male perspective, with Vincent M. Ward. And serving tea is Baby G, where sipping tea is a requirement. Greetings and salutations, I'm R&B historian Tyrone Dubois. And now, here's your host, Tasha Biltmore.
You know I'm a bad one.
And welcome to Real Women Talk. I'm Tasha Biltmore, and you know my co-host, Vincent M. Ward.
What's up, y'all?
And Karen Roberson.
Hey, what's going on?
Now let's take a look over in the Liquid G spot with Baby G and Lady T. Now they gonna be serving up some tea because you know it's 2016 and it's a lot of ish in the street.
Yes, it is.
And I need to spill some.
Uh-oh.
Cause I'm feeling some kind of way about that Bill Cosby situation.
Oh, Mr. Cosby.
I'm gonna put this out here from a woman who's been raped, who's been molested.
Okay.
I ain't holding shit for 30 years,
Okay.
20 years, 10 years, 5 years, 1 year.
Okay.
You touch me, I'm
telling.
telling. I might not tell a family member. I might tell a family member, but I'm going to the police. Somebody is going to document that somebody did something to me.
Right.
Now, Bill Cosby was handed the pussy. He didn't have to do shit. He didn't have to drug you for no pussy.
He was the man back in the
Yes,
day.
He was the man.
Yes,
he was the man.
Yes, he
was. He was doing the popsicle things, sucking on them Jello pops.
The pudding pops. He like
pudding
pudding pops.
Right. He was sucking on all kind of pops.
Hold on, wait a minute, guys. Some people do abuse power.
They abuse power, but he didn't have to abuse it when it was given to him.
Wait a minute, TB.
It was given to-
Allegedly. Now, come on now. Let's
yes.
don't start putting
Because
man underneath the bus.
They didn't say he did it. I mean, well, they saying he did it. 50 women. Oh,
50? It's 50?
It's 50.
Yeah, what's about
It's 50
50
women.
that
But
came.
let's get this right. They was drugged. So if you drugged, the last time I was drugged, I don't
Allegedly,
remember
TB.
shit. I'm just saying, allegedly, these women was drugged. If I'm drugged, I ain't gonna remember. When I have too much Ciroc, I don't remember shit. So I damn sure not gonna go in details and remember that you put your penis in me, split me open, slap me on the ass, and now I'm
Okay, wait.
Now I'm raped.
Okay, but wait a minute.
Now I'm
I have
30
something to
years
say
later.
about this.
Say it, talk on it.
I understand what you are saying because being a victim of domestic violence and rape and molestation, I get that.
Okay.
But now come on, y'all. Y'all gonna wait 30 years. Now I'm almost in the grave and I'm walking to the police station with my cane talking about I want to make a police report about something that happened so long ago. If it was that important to you, come on. That should have been happening way back then, not now. So I'm just not buying the whole
It
thing.
didn't happen.
And speaking of the grave, I think he gonna take it to the grave. He ain't gonna never, ever admit to it, so.
If he did it, y'all, now come on. We can't just, if he did it.
I'm gonna say this. I've been in LA this year 12 years, and I have went to some pretty risque parties where it's looked good on the inside, but later on, clothes came off, drugs came out, and the shit was going out because of who he is. He won't say he was in that kind of party.
But that's
You know
the
what I'm saying? I
point,
think he
though.
won't say he was in that kind of.
With him, that's the problem. The party.
Okay, Lady T.
Just serve
Yeah,
the damn
just serve the
drink.
drink.
Where the hell you come from?
What I'm trying to defend here, what these girls are making a mockery of to me is real victims who do
Okay.
get raped,
All right.
and who get drugged, and they go and report it right away. And when I went, the police looked at me like I was crazy. They said, "Did you take a shower? Well, you need to get to the hospital." And then you got to go through this whole break. So you have to go through this whole process all over again. So for women who actually go through this, and then you come back and you tell me you went through this, you washed your ass several times the last 10, 20, 30 years, you done watched all the DNA,
See,
And your old ass can remember some shit that happened 30 years ago, but you couldn't find your glasses last
Yeah, well,
week.
that's what I'm
but
saying.
Now you gonna say that this man did this to you. If he did, he a sick motherfucker. If he didn't,
you wrong for falsely accusing him.
and Hollywood is wrong for stripping him of everything that he has worked
Absolutely,
for
that is
and taking
so
it from
unfair.
him, because now
That is
you
so
have
unfair.
became the jury and the judge on somebody, and you wasn't even there 30 years ago. Half of y'all doing a news report wasn't even born.
And not only is they taking away from him, they're taking away from the people that's on the show too, their
Yes,
legacy.
yes,
You know, a lot of those
absolutely,
people,
Vincent.
you know, they depend on those residuals, and when the show is getting taken off, then you know that's money out of their pocket.
Right.
But can we just take it a little bit more further than that, y'all?
Okay, go on then.
We're talking about Bill Cosby here, okay? Back then he was
Dr.
making
Cosby.
bread, dough, whatever y'all want to call it on the streets. He was making money. So it's just like for him to have to go to those extremes to get the pudding pop. I just can't. It's just I just can't even follow along with that. So I'm just.
Charlie Sheen, he has HIV, guys. Come on, you cannot.
Okay, you can.
Yeah, we're not talking about Charlie Sheen right now.
We talking about alleged. We're talking about alleged.
Because people are not the persona they see on TV. People has real life, guys. It's not
Okay, but you going by what 50 old bitches said on TV.
Right, basically.
And you
Come on,
ain't
TV,
heard
talk
none
about
of,
it.
you ain't heard no
Talk
proof.
about
You
it.
have not got DNA.
No,
you ain't got
nothing.
no sample
Thank
of shit.
you, Tasha.
So you cannot sit there and
And
say
say.
that we're just talking about it because he's this. No, if he did it, like I said, he a sick motherfucker, and I'm not gonna change my mind about that.
And Charlie Sheen came up because his conscience was getting to him, and everybody was trying to
so
sue
you
him.
can talk about Cosby until the trial has been.
But they already talked about it, and they already taken things away from him.
Right,
They already
right.
have
And that's
closed
the
him down
problem, yeah.
and stripped him of his shit.
Right.
Had they left it alone and
he's
waited till the
guilty.
court.
Guilty.
How you know he guilty?
Hey,
What
we
you
ain't
know?
in Brazil. What are you talking about? United States.
Why would a lot of women put him
But
on
they
the-
threw it out before. They threw it out before. It's somebody, he done pissed off, what's they call it? The Illuminati. So somebody, he done fucked somebody else.
Now you gonna bring up the Illuminati?
He done fucked-
She done brought up the
He done
Illuminati,
pissed
y'all.
somebody off. He done pissed somebody off, and they said, we about to take this man down.
All I'm saying
all I'm
is,
saying.
and I would just like to add that before we start throwing a person under the bus, removing their star from Hollywood, if that is the case, taking back anything, canceling shows, let the man be convicted first, okay? Before we start going there, because that's just like somebody putting something against me or Tasha or my brother Vincent, like, oh, you guys did this. Convict me first,
Yeah.
then take all of my stuff away.
And Brazil, Charlie Sheen's show is still on the air.
Yeah, but there's so many people.
But his
in
show
the
is
US
still on the
being
air.
wrongly
What you got to say about that?
His show is still on the air.
We have to be aware of the truth.
Baby G.
Sometimes the truth.
Baby G.
Give her a drink.
Give her,
Baby G.
She need a
Baby G,
drink.
give her a drink.
right, we'll give her something to sip on.
Give her something to sip on. Now we're gonna be right back, because when we come back, I want to know what y'all don't know who this is, but some of y'all do. Joseph Collins, Punch TV Network.
Hey.
Woo woo. He's got some amazing things going on. He's really inspiring me with Real Women Talk. And we're going to talk a little bit about that too, and his role in playing with Real Women Talk. But what I want to do is bring him on so you guys can get to know what he's doing, what he's been doing, and where he's going now, because it's big, people. And all of you have an opportunity to be making history with Punch TV. We'll be right back after this commercial.
Pow, pow.
No more boys will be boys.
No more. What's the big deal?
No more.
It's just the way he is.
No more. He just has a temper.
No more, but he's such a nice guy.
No more, but he has such a bright future.
And welcome back to Real Women Talk. And joining us is Mr. Joseph Collins with Punch TV Network. Woo! I'm so excited to have you here because I've been following you for a while, at least a couple of years.
Oh, really?
Oh yeah, I was following you. You was at the Tammy Mack mixer.
That's right,
And you
yeah.
was giving your opinion and encouraging young actors what they need to do in this business to be seen and heard in this industry.
Right,
And
right.
you brought up some really valid points. I don't know if they all take them because they still shady out here, still struggling, and ain't paying you no attention. So you could talk about that a little bit later. But what we want to talk about, because I'm excited
Me too.
that I can go now. People, listen up to what I'm telling you right now. This man is about to go public. Stock. You can buy shares for $1. That $1 could equal $500.
Nice.
I think I got
$500. $500 could turn you to $50,000. So say you give him $100, you got 100 shares in Punch
TV Studios.
Yeah, right now. Keep it. Don't sell it under $500. That's $50,000. I don't know about you, but I got $100 on the table.
Hey, count me in, please.
So I want him to talk about that and what he's doing and where he's going once they go public. What is it? What's the incentive for us?
Well, one of the things that's hindered a lot of small companies and small businesses is the lack of capital. So fortunately, our President Barack Obama, started a program which allows small companies to take their companies public and be able to capitalize themselves. And one of the things that I'm doing is that I'm empowering the community. I'm not working with the investment bankers and going that way. I'm going to the community and I'm saying, listen, we can empower ourselves and we can empower our communities and we could change the world with what we want to do in entertainment and be able to make movies and tell stories about people's lives that ordinarily would never get told.
Nice.
I love it.
So it's about empowering people. It's about understanding the dynamics of the market, understanding the dynamics of the stock market, and understanding the dynamics of a long-term investment, while at the same time understanding my drive, because I got incredible,
He is driven.
incredible drive,
Awesome.
and we're going to take that to like a whole nother level of both business and in entertainment business.
And I keep telling people, the entertainment business is $1 trillion business. It's worth so much. It's enough room for everybody, and everybody is waiting on somebody to hand them something. This is a guy who's already done it, and now he's doing it again for himself and allowing you to be a part of it. And when you sleep on it, I didn't know about it, nobody told me about it, whatever. It's out there. I know I heard it in the grapevine just on trending on Facebook. So if I heard it that way, pay attention, invest your money. We
Yes.
blow $100 a month on BS all the
Easy.
time.
Easy.
Put it into something, see where it go.
And Joseph, can you explain to the people when they do invest, what they get back? Some people probably might think, oh, I give $100 back, I want to get a receipt back. Could you explain to them exactly what they get?
You get several things actually when you make an investment in any company, and specifically I think Punch TV Studios is the best company you could invest in. But when you make an investment in any company, you become a part owner of that company. So one of the things that I'm doing to open up the doors in Punch is that those people that are going to be making movies with us, those producers who are coming up, those directors who are coming up, if you want to get heard, then we want you to be a stockholder in our company. We're setting aside from the $50 million IPO that we're doing right now, we're setting aside $15 million for independent producers to develop their content, to develop new movies, and to be able to tell those stories. So you get to be a part owner in this whole mechanism and in this entire machine that that tells stories, that makes movies, and that's fiscally responsible, and that makes a lot of money. Like our projections right now for those people, according to our business model, is that after we're funded, we should do about $750 million in revenue in the first 12 months, and after that we'll do over $2 billion in revenue in the subsequent years. And what I'm doing with Punch TV Studios is that I'm positioning the company to go out and take over a major studio that's already in existence and take a look at some other opportunities. because of where we are and because of you or because of people being stockholders in our company. So as a stockholder, you get to live that dream with us. You get to live and ride that trend with us. One of the things that's important in stocks, you're not going to get rich overnight. We're looking more for a long-term type stockholder. You're going to, our opening is $1 a share. So you put your dollar in, for instance, at least $100, at least 200, preferably 1,000. But you put your money in there, and then you let it grow. And one of the things that affects the stock is the price that you sell the stock at. So you could sell your stock at $2, and I'm sure there'll be a lot of people that'll buy up a stock at $2. Or you could sell your stock at $500, which is my suggestion, to sell your stock at $500 to $1,000 a share, and then give our company a chance to catch it, catch that price in the marketplace. And I believe that we will. I think there's enough talent out here, and I think there's enough people out here that want to develop content, that want to make movies, that want to do those kinds of things. And then a movie is broad, because a movie encompasses music, it encompasses actors, it encompasses directors, producers, it encompasses animation, graphics, and all these types of things that go into this pot to make a movie, and we intend to make a lot of them over the next few years.
Nice.
See that? Nice. Get more than a receipt.
So you get more than a receipt. The bottom line is you get more than just a receipt.
Love it.
You get more than just a receipt.
So my suggestion, and I'm telling everybody, and anybody I speak to, young, old, retired, take $100 or more.
Or more.
Or more. We're looking for more. But invest. Invest in something. A lot of us spend our whole lives and we never took a chance on ourselves, on something, and it's never made for us. Here's an opportunity where it's opening the door for you. So walk in, give a couple of $100, and let's see where it goes.
And I've had lots of conversation with investment bankers, so I'm not like where we're like begging people to do it. What I'm trying to do is create an opportunity to create this, because this is the IPO, we can create this pool of wealth for us and for the people that are part and invest in the IPO. And most people never get an opportunity to buy an IPO at the company level. And most people buy the IPO at the investment banker level. But most people never get to come to the company and buy the IPO directly from the company. So we've created this opportunity now for us as a community to come together, buy the IPO, and then let's change the way that we are perceived as in our communities. Let's change the way the urban community is perceived. Let's change the way people look at us. Let's change the way that the African American male is perceived, because we're not all drug dealers and
not all
we're not all pimps, and we're not all slapping and beating on women and all that stuff. Some of us really love our children, and a lot of us pay our child support. So, you know, we all are in that. So we need to tell those stories that ordinarily would never get told.
Right. We all got to start thinking like the next African American is trying to get over on you.
Right.
You know, just like you would do for a person that you don't know in another race, do for the people that you do know, or you're getting to know from the same race, like FUBU, for us, by us.
And I think it's also about changing the mindset. Once we change the mindset, we can change the way that we see things, the way that we view things, and the way that we move forward. Now, I do have a question for you.
Sure, okay.
I read on you that as a kid growing up, you used to watch black and white television, and that's kind of what your inspiration was. What was that? What was the show or whatever it was that said, you know what, I want to do this, and inspired you to move forward in the entertainment business?
Believe it or not, it was a show called Kimba. You remember Kimba the White Lion? That you probably don't know.
I'm only 25.
You don't remember Kimba?
Kimba the White Lion.
Kimba the White Lion.
I remember Kimba the White Lion.
And then there was another show, The Three Stooges.
Okay.
Three Stooges.
You guys probably don't know the Three Stooges.
Laurel Hardy.
Lauren Hardy. No,
That's
not Three Stooges. That's
No, that's Three Stooges.
No,
and
Lauren
then
Hardy. That was before me. That was before me.
That wasn't.
Now you're telling your age, Tasha.
Wait a minute.
Maybe I'm old. I remember that. And Shirley Temple.
I
do have
and when I watched those shows, you know, I would watch them and I was like, you know, I could do that better.
Yeah.
You know, and that's been my driving force. You can watch the Three Stooges and the Addams Family. My 3 shows was the Three Stooges, the Addams Family, and Kimba. And I would watch those shows and I said, you know what, I can do that better. Nice. And plus, they never had any black people in those shows. I never seen that, you know, at the time. And
shucking and jiving.
I never seen that, but yeah.
The butler was shucking and jiving.
You know what?
But you know what? I know, you know, we getting into all this with him, but I have to ask you ladies, because y'all looking really nice tonight.
Oh, thank you.
Especially with this jewelry y'all have on.
Oh, yes.
Well,
let me give a big shout out to Carol Lynn Sweets. This is handmade jewelry, baby.
Yes, it is.
You can't go buy this at Macy's. This is handmade. It costs a little change up in here.
See.
And Filthy Rags is providing the clothes for us. You know, I got a wolf on right now.
Yeah.
It's hot. Right.
And a big shout out to Peggy.
Peggy Taylor, our fashion stylist.
Yes.
This is what
Peggy
she do.
Taylor.
Joseph Collins, thanks for being a part of Real Women Talk.
Thank you for having me.
You're wonderful, wonderful. Get out there, buy some stock.
Yes.
And we'll be right back after these messages with Miss Dylan Janae.
My tastes are very singular. You wouldn't understand.
Enlighten me then. Damn it, that shit was cold motherfucking shit.
The smells that's on my fingers.
Oh shit! What?
Still here. Never went away.
Look at the picture, me and you. Look at the selfie. 1, 2, 3, nigga. Welcome to my world.
And women go for this.
Fuck to the now.
Okay, well, what are we supposed to do then?
You need to find Jesus. That's what you can do.
We're back, and let me introduce you to the newest.
Yes.
The bad diva. The only 18-year-old right here on Real Women Talk.
That's right.
Miss Dylan Janae. Woo!
Dylan.
How are y'all doing?
We're doing fine, darling, but you're doing better than us.
I'm trying.
Because you out here, let me tell you something. When y'all listen to Real Women Talk, you're listening to Dylan Janae.
Yes.
Bad One is her single.
Yes.
I approached her. I fell in love with it. I love the video. She did all the stuff herself. She's very creative.
Yes, she is.
She is somebody that you want to have on your team and work with. She don't have a big head. It stay like that, baby. I know you 18.
Well, literally. But.
Yeah.
I do too. Don't feel bad. Don't feel bad.
She's one of those young girls that you just want to see her go beyond the stars. Because she's humble. Her parents, I love her father. Great cooking. He cooked for us. Hey.
That fool.
And my mama. He did the macaroni and cheese.
He did the macaroni and cheese. So mama did everything else. Okay,
yeah, I know she gonna be mad if she watched this and say, I want to not stay up all night cooking that food for y'all to say it was him, because, well, he's right there, so I'm not gonna say the rest of it.
But he did that. That macaroni and cheese was good.
That was good.
As Tasha B, but it was good now.
It was good.
It was
real good.
So, let us know who you working with, what you doing, what's next for you.
Yes, well, I'm Dylan. I'm 18. I'm from New York. I'm out here recording my album. LaShawn Daniels is actually the A&R for my entire project. He's worked with everybody, Janet Jackson, Lady Gaga, Beyonce, Whitney Houston. So he's definitely, him and I are definitely like this. He's like the big homie. Garnett March is my manager. He used to be head over at Interscope, so he is my manager. So we're about to actually take a trip to New York. And I'm gonna go meet with the Heat, MTV, BET, Vivo, everything. It's gonna be amazing. So 2016 is definitely going down.
Yes, it's going down. It's going down.
And Real Women is gonna put the pink carpet out.
Yes, we are.
Be there to follow her
Absolutely.
in her journey.
Yes.
Because we want to make sure that if anybody gonna do anything, Real Women, and I'm 50. So if I'm 50 years old and I'm enjoying her music, she can reach anybody.
She can reach anybody.
Anybody.
Absolutely.
So we want to make sure that we, as me personally, as an elder, as they would call me.
You're not an elder.
You're an elder too. I'm an elder.
You're the best
You're not.
If this is what an elder look like, that's what I aspire to be, child.
Yes, all that right here. But Miss Dillon ain't got no tea, so we need to make sure over in the liquid G-spot, can y'all make sure she get a little something, something? Tell them what you want.
I just need pineapple juice. See, you guys don't understand. DJ Khaled says too, pineapple juice is the key to success.
Yes.
All right. Cocoa butter.
It's the key. Bless up.
And cocoa
Bless
butter.
up.
This sounds like some freaky kind of show going on.
Now, wait a minute. Wait a minute now, CB.
And she ain't even got no alcohol.
No, hers is strictly pineapple juice, ladies and gentlemen.
In my unicorn cup.
In her unicorn cup.
She is so precious.
Yes,
right
she
there.
is. Yes, she
So
is.
this is what we're doing here on Real Women Talk. When we come back, Miss Dillon Janae, she has her own segment that she wants to talk about. So we're going to take a break, come back, and let her do her thing, and then we're going to close this show out. Because that's how we do it here on Real Women Talk.
Stay tuned.
Bad one, bad one, bad one, bad one.
Live your life in non-stop color with this.
Now L'Oreal's Infallible Lip Color lasts up to 24 hours in 24 fabulous shades.
Perfect.
And we're back here at Real Women Talk. I'm Dillon Janae, and today we're gonna do a tea time with Dillon.
Yes.
So this is where, on Tumblr, I had everybody send me their questions, and I'm gonna give them some advice. But if I mess up your life and you take my advice, it's not my fault. So the first one, these are all very scandalous, interesting questions. I picked like the top 5. So the first one, Dillon, I've been friends with my best friend for almost 5 years now, and a little over a year ago I told her about this guy I really liked, and long story short, she decided to date him, and they dated for a month, but they just broke up 2 weeks ago. And last night I saw him and he actually asked me out on a date. What should I do?
Give them the real talk.
First of all, your friend, no, we don't do those. If you told her that you liked him, I don't want to call her a thought, but she's a thought. Anyway, but I mean, I say go for it. Do you guys agree?
I think you should go for it, make it a sensational relationship, put it on Instagram.
Y'all should be couple goals.
Yes, put it in her face. This
And
is
be like,
what we do.
Well, I liked him. Anyway, next question. All right, Dillon, so my ex-boyfriend and I broke up a few weeks ago because I made a black woman move and decided to snoop through his phone and found out he had a little side chick. And a few days ago, I just found out from someone else that my best friend of 2 years was his side chick and now his new girlfriend. She doesn't even know that I know yet. What should I do before I go to jail?
Oh, wow. So she's already got some shit planned. He got some shit planned, because he said he might go to jail. So
she said, before I go to jail.
Okay, but that's not, I just want to clarify, just make some corrections. Honey, that's not a black woman thing. That's a
Right. That's an all woman thing.
Okay, it don't matter what nationality you are. If you have some inklings that your man is doing some shady stuff, you looking through that phone.
Oh no, you're gonna look.
Looking through the phone, following him to work.
All of that.
I don't know.
Give him that laughing gas from the dentist so he can start laughing. Yes, we gonna bust the windows out your damn
That
car.
might just be a youth, I don't know, the laughing gas.
Oh, I know. You're okay. Before your time.
I mean, I'm for sure.
Oh, okay.
For sure.
Before your time. Before your time now.
She said, what should I do? I don't know what you should do. The smart thing to do would be to cut both of them off and just try to move on and go find somebody else.
Yes.
So that's my advice to you. But if you want to be crazy, kill them both. I don't agree.
We'll put money on your books and we'll come and visit you.
I'll come visit you.
Exactly
Well, I'm not gonna sit there and tell you I'm gonna put some money in your book. You go kill 2 people. But what I am gonna tell you is that you need to put them in as much pain as you possibly can by keeping their asses alive so they can be tortured through the shit and put it on Instagram,
Make them
Facebook.
hurt.
Social media will murder them without you having them physically do it.
Well, you know what?
And you just have to act like you don't care.
I will say this though, ladies. I will say this. Success is the best revenge.
Best revenge.
So therefore, you don't have to go through all of that trying to kill folks and find out how you're going to bury the body.
It's not worth it. And plus it shows that you still care when it's over.
Right. You don't have to do that. Just be successful, honey, and they will see you and that will be all.
And we want to thank you here on Real Women Talk with Dillon Janae's segment. We'll be back. And we're closing this segment out with her live performance Again, this is Real Women Talk with your host, Tasha Biltmore, co-host, Karen Roberson.
Hey, y'all.
Our youngest co-host, Dylan Janae, and you cannot forget about the Liquid G spot over there, Baby G and Lady T.
Every time I have had to have what I've only been dreaming about. You gotta fight for something. What are you living for? Fighting for something, yearning for something. What are you fighting for? 'Cause we want someone that you want. We just want somebody. Same thing. We all want the same thing. We all want the same thing. Everybody wants something, fighting for something. Yeah, yeah. We all want love. I'm able to close my eyes, yet my heart's not so blind. Entitled, love owes me. I want what's mine. And some say love ain't worth the buck, but I'll give my last dime. Yeah, to have what I've only been dreaming about. You fight for something. What are you living for? Yeah, fighting for something, yearning for something. What are you fighting for? We just want somebody. We all wanna be somebody's one and only. We all wanna be one when it's cold. Yeah, 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 yeah. No one wants to be left scared and lonely. Yeah, we all want the same thing. Same thing. We all want the same thing. Fighting for something, yearning for something. Yeah, yeah.